What is going on, everybody? This is copy 801, and I'm off from work today. So, I figured it would be good to finally get my whole video out of the way from from Baltimore. Just adjust the light a little bit here because we're getting a lot of glare because it's sunny outside. Well, kind of sunny. You see over there, got a little bit of stuff going on. But yeah, I figured, hey, what is going on, dear sir? How are you? So I learned from Big Lion Cat, I don't know, last week or so, that it takes a few minutes to get the word out for people to start showing up. Will that many people show up right now? I don't know. It's 12 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and I don't know what I got going on later. So I figured I would just work on some of my YouTube stuff, some editing. So I finally had the chance to just edit all my videos and photos that I took from Baltimore Comic-Con last weekend. And I just kind of edited it together and made like a little montage. Now, the formatting is going to be a little weird, unfortunately, because, oh, there we go. Now it jumped a little bit. What is going on, sir? And, oh, we got BLC. Yeah, sure. I will, just to make life easier, we'll just post it right over here in the chat. Right over there. So, there we go. So, yeah, it took me quite a bit to get, to get everything together because I actually had to leave early. So I had work on Sunday and had to leave. Oh, wow. That was quick.
You put it right in the chat. You just click on it and come right on.
What's going on, sir? How are you?
Doing good. I just finished doing a live show myself. Some stuff that I got some stuff, and I seen you on live just now, and you're talking about Baltimore. So we were at Baltimore, so I'm perfect for the show.
Always, man, always. I saw your haul from Baltimore the other day. Oh my God, some of the stuff. Whew.
Big stack.
I know, freaking stack.
I ended up not making it on Sunday. I was looking forward to meeting up with BLC. Yes, he was supposed to come back. I know he was there Friday, missed him on Friday. And he was supposed to come back, and he didn't come. But that's okay, because he's not too far away from me.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I think did I meet Wookie Fodder? I don't remember. I met so many people.
Yeah. No, I know I didn't. Something Wong, I didn't meet. I was trying to meet up with him. Didn't meet up with him either. There was a lot of YouTubers there from what I see that that were there that I missed out. Ruben Nieves, didn't see him. He didn't go to MegaCon. I met a lot of people in Florida when I went there, so it's exciting, man. It's exciting. Not about the books. It's just meeting everybody and having a good time and laughing it up and joking with everybody. That's the experience right there. That's what makes it really, really fun. And then you start looking around. Shopping wise, there's a lot of books. So
many. I can't even begin. They had a detective. They had a couple Detective 27s there. They had, I think, two. They had two Detective 27s. One guy had two Superman 1s.
Ooh.
My God. One was a 7.0.
Nice.
He was selling it for, I think, $1.5 million. And then another one was like,
wow.
Another one was, I think, like a 2.0 or something like that.
It made me wish if I hit the lottery, I can just go in there and buy whatever I want. And the door's like wide open. I still gonna make deals. I'm not gonna give them full price. That ain't gonna happen, even though I got the money. I'm just gonna, but I get to at least, really shop around when you got the money and find that perfect copy, that perfect grade, and the perfect price, for the book, you know. So can't wait.
Oh man, anybody, I guarantee you, anybody from the community wins the lottery, they're just gonna spread it around. It's gonna be awesome. It's like, yo, $1 million for the community. I'm gonna split it like 30 ways.
Oh, let me tell you something. I would complete sets like in one day. I'd be like, this set's complete. This set's complete. I'm done with this. Okay, move on to the next one.
Oh my god. I know you with your Supermans, you would start going way back. You're like, yo, 1 to 100, I got you.
Oh no, I would start hitting what I've been working on, man. The Fantastic Four run, the X-Men run, the Iron Man run, the Avengers run, stuff like that, man. Oh, I'll be like,
Yes.
they had tons of books there that I would have bought. It was great.
That's right. We did meet at Moonlit's table for like 2 seconds. I remember now. That whole weekend is such a blur, kind of. It's just like everything just was like one giant day.
Yes. Saturday was the best day. Saturday was the busiest day and the best day. We after, because the line was ridiculous. I couldn't believe the line was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It closed at 7. The line was still down the block. That was insane. The best part was all of us getting together Saturday night. We went to that nice place, man. Had an outdoor meal. We hung out. We laughed. It was a great time, man. It was just especially I got a great meal because that Friday night I couldn't find nothing to eat. I had to eat Subways, but at least I had a meal this time. So I actually had real food. So so I was like, okay, I could deal with this. That's great.
That was just that was so fantastic. So fantastic. Oh my god, just everybody hanging out. Everyone was there. That was there on that Saturday. It was like, how many people did we have there? Like 25?
We had 2 tables, but not just that. It was the nightlife there too. It was pumping. Music was blasting. People walking around. It was a little chilly, but it wasn't. It could have been a little warmer. It would have been nice, but still, everybody was out. Nice place that we went to. Quiet. And the food wasn't bad. I had some wings. I had burgers and everything. So I was good to go, man. Let me tell you, I felt like a king.
Oh hell yeah, the food over there was so good. I got what the hell did I get? They gave us each table, they gave a free app of poutine fries, I think.
I didn't get poutine fries.
You didn't get poutine? Oh shit, then they just gave it to my table. They just, like, mad people from my table ordered apps, so they're just like, hey, these are on the house, and they just gave us this fucking plate of poutine fries.
Well, I was eating enough because like I said, I ordered some wings, so I started munching on that first, and then before I even finished the wings, my meal already came out. So I was like, okay. Wow. I just went from one to the other. I was just like, okay, just munching them down, man. So it was great.
Oh hell yeah, that was just delicious. Everything all around. The burger was good. Fries were good. I had they had these like mozzarella, like it looked like if you crossed a scalloped potato and a mozzarella stick together, like that's what they had.
Okay.
Delicious.
Nice. So I know you left that night from there. I think you took a cab and you took the train. So how long was the train ride?
Well, the funny thing is the train was actually late. So I got to the station on time, barely, like sweating the whole way. But the train got there at 11:15. I got back to Penn. I got back to Penn at about 2:30.
Wow.
Ish.
Wow.
Took a train from Penn to a train station near me. Got off there at about 3:30. And I didn't quite think it through because I had to walk home from the train station lugging my bag at 3:30 in the morning. So I didn't end up getting inside the house until 4:30 in the morning.
Wow, man. Okay. Because as soon as we finished dinner, they decided they want to go do some karaoke. I was like, nah, I'm done. I need to go rest. because I was gonna hit the show again, one last time, and hung out there. Got there, I checked out of the hotel, took all my stuff to the car, left it there, walked over, to the convention center again, hung out, want to say my goodbyes, but again, I went shopping again, bought some more books. And then I told Nigel I was gonna help him. He was gonna look around to find some books. So I hung out. He didn't get there till about 12:30.
Ooh.
Yeah, he didn't get there 12:30. I guess hanging out. He went to the karaoke, and we walked around, and he was trying to make deals and everything. And we talked about it, and I gave my opinion. And I forgot. I think it was about 2:30, 2:40, almost 3 o'clock at the time I left. So I said, all right, it's time for me to go because I got to head home. Walked over to the garage, and I went to the machine to put my ticket in to pay because the guy told me it was going to cost me $38 for the 3 days. He told me $20 for the first day and $9 for the weekend. Then I know it had to be true because they had it posted outside during the weekend. They had it stand says $9. So when I put the ticket in, it said $60. I said, $60. I said, hell no. I said, wait a minute. So there's nobody there. There's nobody to talk to. So I had to walk over to where you put the ticket in to get out for, the bar to swing open where there's a bell.
Yeah.
I rang a bell. I got finally somebody answered. And I told him, listen, says the guy told me it was $38, 20, she looked it up. She goes, yeah, that's how much it's supposed to be. So it says, is the car there? Because you have to give them the information. Your car has to be there, so they're going to open it. So I had to go upstairs, get the car, come back down, ring the bell. So I gave it the ticket number, and I told her what time I checked in on Friday, 11:38 a.m. Because, oh, no, if that's the time you came in, I thought he was coming in at 11:30 at night. I'm like, well, I don't see what the difference is. She would have said it was supposed to be more. I don't see how that could be. I'm there for 3 days. I'm charged $20 for the first day, $9 for the Saturday, and then $9 for Sunday. So that's about right. So when they coming out saying that I had to pay more, so she let me go for 38. So I put it in there and left. And I was like, okay. So I drove. Traffic was decent. It was going
good. And
I stopped at York, Pennsylvania, because I had to get something to eat. And I pulled over and I went into Fuddruckers. I stopped at Fuddruckers.
Oh yeah, I heard about them.
Yeah, I stopped at Fuddruckers, had a nice meal, this, that, everything. But what I saw when I was sitting at the table, I sat at the table and straight across from me was the soda machines, where people, fill up the soda. So I'm sitting there minding my business, waiting for my food. And I don't know, this couple came in, they walked by, and then the girl came walking back and noticed that she's just wearing a t-shirt. Just a t-shirt, no bra, and you can see like basically her rear end. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on here? I'm like, okay. She's like, she didn't care. She just like walked to the table, like, and then people noticing her, they're like looking like, how's she walking around like that? I was like, okay. I was like, let me just eat my food and mind my business and get the hell out of here. I don't want no trouble. So after that, traffic was good all the way home, and I made it home in a pretty decent time, man. So, thank God the weather was all right. No rain, so it was good.
Yeah, thank God. That's one thing that was well, all the traffic was good because everybody was wondering what the hell this lady was doing in the restaurant. They were distracted. But
I'm like,
really? The good thing is the weather. Honestly, the weather was great at Baltimore. It was nice. It was cool. It wasn't too sunny. It wasn't rainy. Yeah. And then on the way back, the weather was fantastic too. So, thank God for that.
Yeah. Was it 2 years ago when I was at Baltimore? The weather was actually better than that. It was sunny, but it still wasn't hot. But it was warmer, and so it was a little nicer. And walking to the pier and everything it was better. But thank God we went when we did, because that rainstorm that came through, that pouring rain that we had not that long ago, man, that would have sucked.
Oh my God, the rain was Jesus, that oh man. And that stuff, and it started happening like Monday, and there were people that were going to stay until Monday, like stay all day Sunday and then leave Monday.
Yeah.
They would have been done. Screwed.
Yeah. Oh man. But the inside, it was fine. It wasn't hot. Temperature was fine. People walking around, plenty of room. So it was a good con. Recommended. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that I'm off again for next year. I would like to go again. Uh, but I just checked my schedule, and there's a con in North Carolina coming up in November.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
yeah, I can't make it. I'm working, so I'm like, damn. Yeah, I would love to check that out. But my next con will be in December. There's a 3-day Garden Fest con in the Rockaway Mall off Interstate 80. That's a 3-day event, and I'm gonna definitely check that out. I'm gonna go for a day. I'm not going for 3 days. Just maybe it's Saturday. Just go check it out and hopefully pick some stuff up, and that's it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is legit con season now. Like everything just came back with just full swing. I mean, you had this last weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and then not this weekend, but the one after. There's Rhode Island Con too.
Yeah, I heard of there was a Rhode. I forgot who was going to Rhode Island. I know somebody said they were going. I was like, oh, Rhode Island. All right, because I actually drove through Rhode Island, because before I went to Baltimore, I actually drove to Maine to visit Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I visited him for a day, and Ray Jim just called IG me, or whatever you want to say, and I guess he lives in that area too, because I showed him I went to Casablanca Comics in Maine. He goes, oh, next time I go up there, hit him up. I say, sure, but this time I'm gonna try to play it smart, where if I could make it to New Hampshire, for that little giant show, then from there, I'll go to Maine. So this way I do like two things at once, instead of, I went to New Hampshire one, and I like, I didn't realize I should have went to Maine then. I would have been an easier trip, because from New Hampshire to Maine is like another hour, so I could have did that, instead of driving, all that time. That was a lot of driving I did.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Maine is a trip. Maine's a freaking trip.
Yeah.
So just the fact you went there, then you went down to Baltimore, it was just.
I left New York, 7-hour drive to Maine. I left 4 a.m. to beat the traffic. I still hit traffic in Massachusetts. Got there at 11. Hung out all day. Left Maine at 4 a.m. again, because this time I had to go to PA. I had to go home, so I had to go a different route. I did that in 6 hours, and that was a longer trip. So imagine traffic was flying a lot better there. Then I stayed one day at Pennsylvania, my house, did some laundry, packed up. The next day I left at 7 o'clock in the morning to go to Baltimore and spent 3 days there.
Yeah, so you need like a little time to just decompress.
Yeah.
All this traveling you did, my God.
It was crazy, But again, picked up books there. Again, it's hanging out with Scott Fall was a pleasure. It was an honor. What a great guy. After we hit the 2 shops, he showed me everything around, historical wise, like, a little this, that. Then we had a nice lunch. We talked, for a while and everything. Again, such a sweetheart of a guy. Been meaning to go up there. I kept saying I was gonna go up there, and I was like trying to find out the time. When should I go? I said, you know what? Let me get it over with, man. Let me go see my boy Scott Fall. And I finally decided to go up there. And then I realized that, what? I could have did this when I went to New Hampshire. I could have saved myself a lot of gas, a lot of time. It was like right there. But again, I didn't know if he was gonna be available at that time too. So that would have been up in the air. So that was fun. And again, just having a ball, man. Just enjoying myself, enjoying life, talking to everybody, hanging out. It's just been a pleasure.
Oh yeah, all of Baltimore was just like, the books were kind of secondary. It was just hanging out and just chilling with a bunch of people. That was like, everybody kind of hung out around Lewis's booth, because that's where we all dropped like our stuff off. Yeah. And then we went around, went hunting, signatures, doing this, doing that, and then we'd all meet up there, and it's like, where are we going now? Oh, we're going to dinner, we're going to lunch.
Yeah,
and it was just, it was just so awesome. Like, there were some people towards the end of it and stuff that were talking about in the I got a video that I'm gonna show sometime during the stream.
Nice.
Of I've been working all week, so I haven't had time to do anything. So I edited like all the good photos and cropped a lot of the videos together in like this like 7.5 minute video that just shows a recap of Baltimore from my perspective.
Okay.
And that's in it.
Nice.
Just Lion-O, not the background. It's just Lewis still working on that little thing.
Yeah, man. Surprisingly, I did not know that. I mean, I knew that you had to be vaccinated to get in, show a card or a picture. But I did not know they were gonna do testing outside
Yeah,
when
me neither.
do that, which is great because that works out, for people that didn't know where to go and stuff like that. And right outside, you get a test, and once you got that test, boom, you can go inside and get a ticket, and you can go inside and enjoy the con, which is I think that's stepping up customer service right there
Hmm.
during this COVID thing. So I don't know if they did that at New York Comic Con because New York Comic Con you had to show vaccination also. But I don't know. I didn't go to New York Comic Con. I should ask somebody if they did something similar. But they should have did. If they didn't, they should have did the same thing.
Well, I actually went to New York,
Okay.
and I didn't notice anything there.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that whole section when you're going into the con, I can't say it was blocked off, but it was kind of, of like kind of restricted access. So you go in off the street, and then right before you get to the Javits, huge area with tents and people checking your vaccine records and all this.
Yeah.
So I don't remember there being a van,
Okay.
but there could have been one like off to the side, but it wasn't as dreadfully obvious as it was there because
Right.
like you're going on one side of the building
Mm-hmm.
and then you enter at Baltimore, but on the other side, if you couldn't go where the exit is towards like the very bottom floor,
Yeah.
you could just line up right there, get tested, and then just go
Mhm.
right back on the line, and they'll let you in.
Yeah. But the difference between that con is like the entrance was all on that corner, the main entrance.
Mhm.
Everything. New York Comic Con, they usually have 3 different like entrances all around. It's blocks along, so it could have been anywhere on the side or anything like that. But again, they would have put signs saying testing arrow, going this way to wherever the van, if there was one, or a tent, or wherever the case may be. Could have been across the street. Who knows? But again, I mean, that service, customer service. If you want the people come and you want them tested, have that van out there so people have an opportunity. But yeah.
Mhm.
So I was there all 3 days. You left. You was only there Friday, Saturday. I see the
Mhm.
cat tail.
There she is. She's making a small appearance.
There you go. I gotta
Hey.
keep my door closed because if my cat gets in here, sometimes he gets locked in. So,
Oh.
yeah. So they're running around.
This is her. This is her room. So
Oh yeah.
she goes wherever the hell she wants. Usually she ends up on my lap. But oh,
Nope.
careful. But she just got caught on my wire for the headphone.
All right.
But
So, mhm.
yeah. Let me get into some of the shit I got.
Let's
Some of
go.
the, some of
Let's
the
go.
stuff you saw. I know
Yeah.
some of the stuff you didn't. So
Was
I
this your
will.
first time in Baltimore or?
Yeah.
Okay. This was my second.
This is actually this is even crazier. So this is actually my first con season. Like I never the only convention I ever went to before this whole year was Mission New York for Star Trek back in the 50th anniversary.
Okay.
So like I knew about Comic-Con and stuff, but I didn't know about it. And then over COVID, getting into YouTube and all this, like I learned so much. And just I was like, look at all these things, look at all these people. So yes, this whole year's been just one of firsts, which is, freaking awesome. Because if we plan on making Baltimore like a yearly meetup thing for everybody, I mean, it's kind of perfectly located. So
Yeah. For me to end up going, it's at if I'm off from work. If it lands perfectly on my schedule, then I'd be able to go. But
mhm.
if it doesn't, it doesn't. But again, there's other cons I would like to go to. Terrific Con I haven't gone to. Heroes Con I haven't gone to. C2E2 I haven't gone to. But I did knock off MegaCon first time I went there this year,
Nice.
so I knocked that off. I heard East Coast doesn't exist no more. They canceled that con. That would not exist anymore. So that's But again, there's other cons definitely I would like to go. But definitely, if Little Giants does again, I hope to hit that off because that's one hell of a show for that one day. And of course, King Kong got to do that one too. Oh,
I was so upset I couldn't make Little Giant. Made King Kong.
yeah.
Got so much stuff. They had so much good stuff there. It was actually pretty remarkable.
Yeah, but Little Giants was they did it twice. I missed the first one. The first one was in spring, and I caught the second one. All right. So again, great one day con. And again, I had to drive a lot, but to me, it was worth it. I'm saying it was worth it. That's a great con to go to.
All right.
South Jersey Con Expo next weekend. Nice. There's always some cons in Jersey too, John.
Yeah, I know. They got
a lot of stuff.
Jersey's kind of like a big state like that. Like they have them on North and Southern Jersey.
Yeah.
Take your pick. But anywho,
right. Let's go.
On to the hall. So
yeah, I just showed those.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think I have like 8 copies now left. So this is from Absolute Comics Group. This is Darken number 3. Very indie publisher, very grassroots operation. But I mean, the art and the story, very, very good. It's top notch. Honestly, the paper quality that you get from this is what you would expect from, say, a big publisher. So I got another like 8 copies, like 6-7 copies of White Widow 2. These are all books from the same publisher. And this is I Make Boys Cry number 1, cover A, but again, like freaking 6, 7, 8 copies of that. They only had one of this, so I'm keeping it. This is a $10 cover.
Ooh,
for number 1.
Ooh, redhead too.
There you go. And then we get White Widow number 2, but this is the extended version. So we got all that.
Yeah.
Now, just going to show so that way everybody knows I'm not BSing. I'll show you this really quick. So this is the art. This is the art. The art looks fantastic. The art's great. Story's great. And one thing I didn't mention yet. So all of these books, this stack was free. Didn't cost me a dime.
Wow.
Because I went to the guy who created it, Jamie Tyndall, and or Tydell, however you want to pronounce it. And I spoke to the publisher, the shipper, the shipping manager for him and for this company. And apparently, I'm going to get a free box of overprintings.
Wow. Okay.
Overprintings.
Nice.
I'm going to be getting at least one free box. I gave her my address, everything. I'm like,
that's great.
Yeah, I said I had a mystery box coming out. I'm like, I really like your stuff. I'm really a fan. I want other people to get it. So she's like, hey, I have overprintings. I want to get rid of them. So I said, I will take all of them. Nice. I said, I'll take as many as you could give me. She goes, yeah, sure. I'll send it your way. So I'm going to be expecting that. And I'm not even going to keep much of it. I'll pass it right along to everybody else. So, all right. So, this was not free, but, so first up we got, speaking of, we have Superman number 144.
Okay.
I'm collecting all of the Silver Age Supergirls and Bronze Age. This is one I was missing. This is from 1961.
Wow.
Very early, very early.
Got Crypto and everybody on there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got the original outfit. Then we got Action Comics number 347. 80-page giant. Just
Okay.
reprints a bunch of stories.
All right.
Now, these are not in stupendous condition at all, but I mean, I don't need it to be because I'm going to be reading all of them. Once I collect all of them, I'll just go read them all right there. Action 312.
Okay.
More 12-cent goodness. I got this because at the top,
King
she's
Super.
got a story in there. So do that. Action 278.
Mm-hmm.
Early 60s.
Wow. Big
And
Superman fan. Big Superman fan.
oh, yeah. This is going in the mystery box. I got the great deal for this.
Sandman. All right.
Sandman #1. Very clean copy. Very clean copy. Only a little bit of stuff going on there. Shadow #1. This is going in the boxes too.
Okay.
Got a great deal on that as well.
Oh.
And this is going in the box too. Shazam #3.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful looking cover. When you think of Shazam, this is the type of cover you'd imagine.
Yeah. I believe I picked up a Shazam cover, not from there, but I picked up I believe when I went to Maine, I have it somewhere around here that I think it's issue #2. So,
Okay.
yeah, so
Whew. Good stuff. Good stuff. Adventure 413, part of the Supergirl run again.
okay.
And what people don't realize is that for all you Zatanna fans, she was the backup story
Oh,
in a lot of Supergirl centric books. Like her volume 1,
yeah.
Zatanna's the backup.
Okay. Good to know.
No. We got 411.
Supergirl. Wow.
419.
So you picked up these books, of course, from various dealers, right? That were there.
Yeah. I went shopping around, so
Yeah.
not all of, and I have this already, but I think this is in better shape. This is Action 373. It's a giant. So I picked these up from various dealers. Some dealers had bad pricing.
Yeah.
Gonna be real about it. Some were better.
Yeah.
So this another very early action. This is from 1960. This is 257.
Okay.
10 cents. So this is so she appeared in 252. This is only 5 issues later. So nice, another early one there. This I'm going to be putting in my boxes too. This is DC Comics Presents #41. Cool Joker cover.
Oh yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one. I wouldn't mind getting that.
That'll be going in there.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got it for this price. World's Finest #169.
Oh, look who's on the cover, man. Batman, Superman, Supergirl, and Batgirl. Look at that.
This is their first meeting.
Really? Wow. I would love to have that.
First meeting, and I believe it's her third appearance. Maybe third.
That is awesome.
I got this for like $6.
No way.
Yeah. Sticker price was only $9, and I got it for a couple bucks off. Normally, it's like a $40 book.
That's a deal.
Adventure 465, collecting the JSA run.
Flash, like the Flash.
And then we got back to the other one. We have Adventure 415.
Oh, she's on the floor. She's knocked out.
Oh, yeah. Something happened. And then we have... Oh, here we go.
Out of DC.
Oh, yeah. DC Comics Presents Annual #4.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
I never saw that cover.
Me neither. Very nice painted cover. I enjoy.
Woman.
So I was like, oh. And this one, so this one was like $9. DC Comics Presents 87. You know what this is?
Superman and Superboy.
First appearance of Superboy Prime.
Okay. Wow, didn't know that. I like that DC Comics Presents run. That's some good stories in that.
Oh yeah, it's
be
completely the only one that people really pay attention to is Teen Titans.
Yeah, that and of course the Teen Titans plus the He-Man one too.
Mm. An early Superman number 217. Another
Okay.
giant.
Those giant ones, are they square bound?
Yep.
Mm,
All square bound.
that's tough.
But the spines are shit. But
Yeah.
Superman Family 173. I'm trying to complete this run.
I think I got some of those. I don't know if I have the Batman family or I have Superman or I have both. I'm not quite sure. But that's a good run too. I like those stories also. Great stories.
Oh yeah. This one I didn't even realize it's got a chunk missing out of the cover, so I need to get another copy.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'll read it and I'll be happy.
It
I'm
is what
only I'm like less than 10 away from completing the run after all this. 181.
Yeah. Small freaking midget Superman.
Yeah, right. 183.
All right, all right. So yeah, you got a couple. And I forgot. I gotta look what I have.
185.
I picked up some as a bundle off an auction.
Oh, nice. 170.
Okay.
Some of them are in Mylar. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then all right. And then we got so this is some stuff that I picked up from the Hero Initiative. They were there. In case anybody ever sees Hero Initiative at a con, stop by them because they have very cheap signed books, and every sale goes to help comic creators that aren't doing so well financially. So you get some good books, and it's a good cause.
Yeah. At Capture Collectibles table, they had a little jar, for donations for Hero Initiative. So I do. So keep an eye out at the tables too. Sometimes they'll have a little thing there. So if you can't find their table, if you come across one of them, you can actually do donations there too.
Exactly. And it's always for a good cause whenever you donate. So we got Supergirl Matrix Convergence, issue 1 and issue 2.
Okay.
Signed by Keith Griffin.
Okay. Both signed? Both of the books signed? Or just
both signed, yep.
Both signed.
And then we have Justice Society of America, issue 29 to 33, all signed by Bill Wellingham, who is the author. So the significance of this story is right over here. So in this point in the run, the Justice Society of America disbands into the Justice Society of America and the JSA All-Stars.
Okay.
So they disband for a short period of time in there. This one was probably the best deal out of everything. Infinity Inc. #1, signed by Roy Thomas and Jerry Ordway.
Okay.
And then I got Justice League of America Real Worlds, signed by J.M. DeMatteis.
Okay. Wow.
And we got The Kingdom #1, signed by Mark Waid. And it's just a 2-issue series, so issue 1.
And issue 2.
And issue 2.
Mm.
And then I got Supergirl 19, which is kind of the meeting of the old and new Supergirl, signed by the writer, Paul Kupperberg.
Nice. I like that cover.
Oh, it's a sick cover.
Nice.
And
great pickup.
But wait.
There's more.
There's more. So, Greg Peterson, writer of Space Bastards, was nice enough to take a couple of us out to Morton's Steakhouse. So I bought his hardcovers.
Okay, yeah, I saw those books at Shadow Rabbit's table.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he was nice enough to do that.
He ate good. He ate good.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Eating good, not even a that's just an understatement. And then yeah, right. And this is the last of it. Action 336.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit. This was an exclusive that was there. Fight Girls #1,
Yeah, I got
Maryland
the
Comic Con.
I got the lithograph one that came with the package.
So Frank Cho was there, so I had him sign it.
Frank Cho was there.
Superman Family 176.
Oh, another Superman family. There you go. Yeah, man. You was on that. You was on that title. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You was on a mission.
Yeah, you can't find these on eBay, so
No,
this is the only time you can find it. This is 189.
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta go to cons, man. You gotta go to the book. The book is not gonna come to you. Sometimes you gotta go to find the book.
Oh yeah. And I was missing this, so Brightest Day Aftermath, Search for Swamp Thing. Issue 1, issue 2, and issue 3.
Okay. Swamp Thing.
So as Joker is keen on saying, I needs that.
I needs that.
I needs that. Yeah, we got Superman 415.
Okay. Wow.
And Supergirl Prism double shot, one shot, #1. I don't think I have it.
No,
It wasn't checked off in my database.
I didn't see that one.
And then I have all the Birds of Prey except for the new one from Rebirth. So I found a vendor who had almost the full run. So I'm not going to show all these just for time's sake, but 5 through pretty much 22.
Nice.
Which
I like Batgirl. I like Batgirl series. Nice. That's a great pickup right there.
So listen, even with all the stuff going on with Birds of Prey and stuff, you never know with HBO Max who's going to be introduced and when.
Exactly.
It's so weird. So I'd rather stay ahead of the game and pick up stuff now than wait until
right.
I realize I need something.
Don't wait for the price to go up. Get it while you can.
Oh, exactly. Because if you get it really, if you get it early, then you don't have to worry about it. You get to sit back, relax, while everybody else, like I did that with Justice League Dark. Everybody was chasing Justice League Dark when they announced the show, and I just sat back and was like, okay, and was like, yo, I'm good, because I had the I had the full run already. And of course, you go to a con, you got to pick up a print or two. So went by a table. I'm going to get this guy to do a commission on me sometime. A nice metal. And this is of this is World War II JSA. They only had it in a small size.
Yeah, I think you gave me one of those metal cards. I don't know what I do with it. It's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, that was Lionel.
I got so much stuff. It's unbelievable.
We got a little Supergirl one here.
Those are nice. I like those.
Of course.
Oh, that's great. You got the card in the book. That's a nice looking cover.
Oh, hell yeah.
I didn't see that. Where was that at?
That was right near Lewis's booth.
Was it really? Oh, yeah.
There was a guy that was selling medals right near Lewis's booth, and I ended up taking a picture of his stuff. His commission rates are really good.
There's so much. There was so much at that con. I guarantee you, I passed by a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
So I picked that up.
You're a big Superman, Supergirl fan, man. That's a lot.
Hey man, I'm trying to collect all her stuff.
There you go.
I just got her first appearance. The litho you were talking about.
That's what I got.
Right there.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, that one was And then last but not least, the same guy who did the medals did this, but he didn't have it advertised.
Yeah. And
he didn't have it in the book. It was just kind of in his pack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw when you got picked that up. I love that. That is so great. Look at that. I
All
love
the Justice
I
Society.
love when they do a group picture like that. That looks so, you got so many different characters, so many different colors. It just pops off, you know.
It's so good.
So that would have been great, man. If you would have won that Batgirl lithograph, the one I had that Scarfall gave me to give away, that would have been perfect for you. Because you're a big Batgirl fan too.
I like Batgirl. She's cool, but like I like to stick with one character or two characters. I do Constantine stuff and I do Supergirl stuff.
Okay. Well,
Complete dichotomy.
ain't nothing wrong with a little Batgirl here and there, added on at the end.
Oh, of course,
You
the
know.
ladies always deserve some attention.
Oh, definitely, definitely, definitely.
But I'm gonna put this stuff away. I gotta
Yeah,
I gotta absorb all of this stuff.
that's that. Let me tell you something, man. All those books weigh. I've been telling you, I was dying on Saturday, man, carrying around two,
Oh yeah.
portfolio full of books, man. It was just something man, because it weighs after a while. Then you go shopping some more, you gotta make room, get more books.
I know. And then you gotta take everything home. Oh my god. It's
Yeah, I was
terrible.
trying to figure out how to pack all this stuff because I was by myself. I had my book bag, I had my carry-on bag, and I had to carry like some other stuff that I had with me down to the car. And then I had, the giveaway, the little. I'm like, I'm trying to handle all this stuff, and meanwhile, I'm trying to do the door. But somehow I managed, man. I packed some in my bag, packed some in my book bag. But see, that's the thing when you carry those portfolios and you carry the Spider-Man booth boxes. Those are great because you put it in there and you can put the boxes inside stuff so it doesn't happens to it instead of carrying a plastic bag. So it would make
Mm-hmm.
it a lot easier to carry that way. So yeah, but it still weighs a lot.
Oh yeah. Everything just weighed everything weighs a ton. And like it sucks when you're lugging it around and you're buying stuff because then you're looking at you're like, yo, am I really buying all this stuff? I'm really buying all this stuff. Where am I gonna put it? How am I gonna get it home? But then when you get it home, you're like, okay, that's fine.
The first day Friday was a bummer for me because I had the VIP pass, so of course they give you the exclusive. So I had the lithograph, I had the shirt, I had the hoodie that I bought. So I'm walking around Friday with like serving pizza, like with one hand, being used all day like that because I didn't have a chance to go to the hotel room. So I'm walking around like this, switching hands. I was getting tired. I really couldn't shop that much. I bought maybe like 2, 3 books on Friday, but Saturday, Sunday, that was just shopping, man. Hell, I just went diving into boxes, going from booth to booth, looking for stuff. A lot of stuff. Like I said, you didn't see my video. See, I had tons of
Oh,
stuff.
I saw it. You
Oh,
got a lot of good stuff.
oh man, just filling runs like completing runs. I really went into the Avengers because I kept avoiding. I picked up a couple of Avengers here, but I was picking up a lot of Fantastic Four and Iron Man. So I
Mm-hmm.
said to myself, let me really dig into the Avengers. A lot more than the other titles. I still picked up some stuff there. I didn't really dig too much of Amazing Spider-Man. I picked up one. X-Men, I didn't really buy anything. I should, that's another title I usually get. But I said, let me get a lot of Avengers. I got some more Iron Mans. I got some more Fantastic Fours. So again, trying to fill in those runs, man. Uh, you know, the goal is see if I can try to complete the run. So I'll see what happens.
You'll be able to do it. You keep going to these types of cons
Yeah.
and you keep
Well,
making deals.
and like the Iron Man run, right? That's doable because I've seen Iron Man number ones on the wall tons of times. I've seen Iron Man 55s on the wall. I mean, they're gonna cost me, but they're there. I can
Mm-hmm.
get my hands on them. So I'm trying to get the other numbers first before I get to that point where all right, this is it. I'm down to last 55 and number one, the two big books. Let me see, work on it and try to knock that out. So Iron Man's, I think definitely it's possible. Fantastic Four, I don't think so. That's like way out there, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a shot to see how far I can get. The Avengers, again, it's out there pretty far, but I see if, how close I can get to that. And just like I said, after that, just knock off some more runs. There's some more titles. I like to get back into the Amazing Spider-Man runs. I had tons of them when I was a kid. I don't know what happened to them. They're all gone, and I kicked myself in the butt because I'm talking about. I had some great runs there, some big books, and I don't know what happened with those. So I have to basically I have to like start all over, which is horrible. I like to buy more Batman books. Flash. I would like to get back another Flash. A big Justice League fan. I love One Justice League. Also, I like to continue on my Nightwing run. I think that was another great run there that has picked up some. There's some other titles that I still have a lot to buy, but I've been focusing on the Marvel ones, the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and Iron Man's trying to get that completed, and see how that works out. So see how far I can get, because the price, all it is the price will keep going up, and that's what it is. But the Captain America, I finished that when I was a kid, when I first started. From 100 to 400 something, I got every issue.
Good. That's awesome.
That was the main character. My first book that I bought was Captain America, and that was my goal, and I did it. I completed 100 all the way up. Now I'm working Tales of Suspense, which is continuation from 100 going down. So I've been working on that, and I picked up books here and there. So see how it works out, man.
That's all you can do. But you got a plan. You're putting it in motion.
Yeah.
And if you can make deals, buy in bulk, take a couple hundred and just be like, yo, how much you want for like 30 of these books?
Yeah.
Because sellers, I'll say this, sellers like bulk, because the more you buy, they'll give you a discount.
Yeah. One another modern goal that I'm doing right now, of course, my Deceased run. Trying to get every book. One book short. Working on it, and on top of that, I'm trying to get that series, the majority of it signed. But again, if it's going to be signed, it has to be a 9/8, so that's going to make it even more difficult. There's a lot of foil covers, and foil covers, they get a little ding, and it's going to be tough.
Can't press it out.
Yeah, especially that one book I'm looking for, that has to be like in perfect condition, because that's a one-shot deal. That I don't think I'm gonna be. If I do find it, I don't think I'm gonna find it again. So I'm still working on that, and I'm doing all right. I mean, it's fun. It's like I said, it's an adventure. It's the hunt. It's the passion. It's going out there and enjoying what I'm doing, and collecting and putting stuff together. Because I'll sit here and I'll break out the box, and I'll look through the runs and says, oh man, I'll look at these runs and stuff like that. But considering I look at my collection of what I had to other people, mine looks like nothing compared to everybody. Everybody's got some big time books and everything. Those are really, really top notch collectors that really got into it, and they bought it probably early in life, and they got some low, keys, low numbers and stuff. But I'm happy with what I have. I enjoy what I have, and it's just growing. It's just growing since I got on YouTube. Learning about pressing, getting the books pressed, so getting a higher grade, then the grading came. Now I'm getting graded books, and it's just been a blast. Again, going out and meeting people, back out there and enjoying it, because back in the days when I started just collecting comic books, you could have bought a comic book anywhere, at train station, a grocery store, a pharmacy, a newsstand. They were all over the place, and that's how we used to buy it. They used to be on a spinner rack. They were on the little shelves. We used to go to like a flea market. Me and my friends, we used to walk blocks, and we used to go there, and they had like a little stand inside the flea market. We used to go there. That's where we used to buy the older books. And I was collecting Captain America, like I said, and my friends were collecting X-Men. So they laugh at me and like, oh, this, that. If I would have known then, I would have bought both. I would have way back then, because they were buying it mad cheap back then, And so but still, I don't regret picking my favorite hero and completing that set, because I'm still collecting the X-Men now. So they're still out there. And the top of it, here's the funny thing is, even though I completed the Captain America set, my CGC is the X-Men has the most graded books. So
Hmm.
ain't that something, right? The
That's
opposite
interesting.
route. Yeah, I have 99 graded X-Men books. All right. Even though, and I got like maybe 5, 6 Captain America's graded, but eventually that's gonna get graded too. But 99 X-Men books
That's
graded,
impressive.
graded. All right. And of course, an X-Men 266 is in there, X-Men
Okay.
200, 150 is in there. So there's some book. There's still more keys that I gotta get, but yeah, I graded the X-Men books, and I upgraded. Got rid of my raws or whatever. And there's certain uh, numbers that I'm picking, like from 150 up, 9.8. Anything from that going down, average of a 9.4 until I get to like from 110 down, then it's
Hmm.
a game to it could be anything. Hopefully like sevens or eights, because that now you're really talking money when you get from 110 going down. That's
Mm-hmm.
big time. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, and that's it, man. Just upgrading books, and now you're learning that Master Universe, GI Joes, Thundercats, they're going through the roof, man. These books were dollars, man, back in the days, and forget it. I'm looking at these prices. I'm like, He-Man, 600, 500. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
For a 9 point, I'm like, geez, man, these were kids' books, and they're going up, man. You just never know, man. You got to collect, you know.
And for all those people out there that don't know, when DC got the rights to He-Man and they put them out, the first volume, they had a couple of books that had previews of He-Man. You know about that, right? Like there were a couple of books that had like, you know how DC would do back in the day. They would do like a 10 or 16 page preview
Yeah,
in another book.
right.
So one of them, and nobody really knows this, Supergirl Volume 2, Number 1, has like a 10 or 12 or whatever page preview of Masters of the Universe at the end of it.
Really, really. What was that number again? Supergirl, you said?
Supergirl Volume 2,
All
Issue
right.
Number 1.
Supergirl Volume 2. What was the issue number?
Number 1.
Number 1. All right. So Supergirl Volume 2, number 1. I got. Now you're gonna make me hunt for that book.
Don't worry, it's cheap. It's like when I tell you this is like a $10 book at its best, it's a
Oh,
$10
okay.
book at its
Good, good,
best.
good. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out. I'm gonna go looking for it, and and see, because that's very interesting. I like to see that. Uh, what's funny is too, like everybody's picking up the Mark Jeweler books too, like that
Mm-hmm.
of the insert, and I'm like, really? Because they had a section. I went to a booth where they actually had categorized as Mark Jewelers. Like every book that was in there was a Mark Jeweler book, and had
Wow.
titles. It was all different type of Mark Jeweler. I looked at them; they were like they wasn't in great shape. None of them were in
Mm.
great shape. But again, I'm like, wow, okay, So I like to, you know, it's incredible. I don't know, just it's insane. It's insane.
$50, $75 book
Okay.
in like a 4.0, like not even bronze, like a copper age freaking Mark Jeweler. It's crazy.
So I'm still waiting for another order of my CGCs to come back. They're in the grading and cancellation part. They've been there for like a month. But I look at the date, the time wise, it's still like maybe another month before I'm supposed to get it. But usually you get it just before the date, like maybe like a week, whatever,
Oh, okay.
for the due date. So probably hopefully November or December, I should get some of those books back.
That's
But
awesome.
like I said, when I send my books to grading, I send 2 different tiers at the same time. First of all, I save on shipping. Okay. So, of course, you get the moderns back before you get the economy. Because,
Mm-hmm.
of course, those are the older books. So, but they get there at the same time. So they'll have the same day they both got there. But, of course, modern will come back at least a month or two before you get the economy. So
Oh,
once
really?
you get the modern, and that other order in about 2 months, I'll receive the other order. So, which is good. Again, all that time has gone by because it takes a long time. And by then, I do the same thing with the next order. I send books, same thing. I send a modern and an economy. And I try doing it that way. So this way keeps it, rotating,
Mm-hmm.
keeps booking. But now I'm waiting right now for more books to come back from Erod to get pressed so I can send that order in. So it's like everything is just time-wise. So I'm trying to rotate it as quick as possible. Keep that flow. And I send the books to Erod. I get books back from Erod. I send them to CGC send me books. So it's like, back and forth. But as you can see, the massive haul that I got here, got a lot of books to send. I'm definitely going to be pressing like crazy, man. I'm going to get a lot of books back graded like crazy.
Oh, man. Well, the holidays are coming up, so there you go.
That's it. I'm talking to other people, and I tell them I got over 700 slabs. And I'm running into people that are like, hey, I got 500, I got 4, I got and they're gaining on me. They're actually, and I'm like, I thought I was way ahead. And I'm like, these people are just going up faster.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's crazy. So, I like graded books. For me, it's easy to find. I stack them up in those nice black bins that they have. You can stack them up on top of each other, and is it just easy? I don't know. I know 700 seems like a lot, but when you got over 600 books and then long boxes, it looks like the long boxes take more space than the CGC. The way it looks, So the eyes are deceiving, but. Look at all these books I got here. I can't like move none of this stuff around. Look at this. This is like solid books and short boxes behind these. This is just one table. I got another table over there that's full of books. I got another table over there full of books. This is the stuff that I'm trying to organize that's on the table. All right. The shelves is where the books are. They're in like these shelves here, like you see these two.
Yeah.
These none of these are books. This is all pops and my planes. That's on these two racks right here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's what that is. That has nothing to do with books. Everything is over there and here. That's all books. Then of course I got everything else. I got my DVDs, my TV, got my baseball cards, my Pokemon cards, then I got to put my Funkos away. Well, you see the Funkos. I'm trying to run through it. This is all Funkos covering the planes. You can't even see the planes. All the Funkos are covered.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm running out of room. Action figures. I got 2 statues over there.
You got to do a room tour one day.
Oh, you can just see like this. What was this? Yeah.
Okay.
See, there's a rack back there with books and some graded stuff. Oh, this back here, that's an air mattress block, but that whole sack right there, that's all graded books.
Oh,
and
wow.
Over here, this rack over here, this is all regular books and some graded books up here. These are my supplies.
Yeah.
My whole supply, bubble wrap, empty boxes that I use. This is the other table over here with full of books. I got a little mini refrigerator next to the window over there. Back down here, there's some boxes behind this. You can't really check it. This is a CGC stack of CGCs. Behind it, there's some boxes on the floor with some action figures. Over here, you got some DVDs.
Yeah, I see. I see.
DVDs. Down at the really bottom, you can't see the baseball cards, and you can see another bookcase over there. That's my stuff over there. That's my PlayStation right there with my TV right here.
Damn.
The chair.
Yeah, you got some stuff. And then there's all the books that you got just stacked over here, ready to go.
And you see that other table right there? I was telling you, there's my other table. Look at all that box over there. Yeah, this room full of stuff. It's full of stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff. Like I said, I misplaced my FF 112 classic book. I know I bought it. I have no idea where it is. I might have to buy another one. It's gonna piss me off because that book the price has risen since I bought it, and I'm trying to get 7.0 copy. Now it's gonna cost me like maybe another $200 to get me another decent copy. So I'm like, I need that book because I'm like this close to finishing Fantastic Four 100 to the end, 400 something. I'm that close.
That's respectable. Yes. That's big.
That's huge. I mean, not every single issue I have a number issue because there's some like price variance and other covers, but I'm just talking about every number.
One
Like we have
copy
one
of.
copy. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like that close of getting 100 to 400 and something. Iron Man, I actually have to buy some newer copies from 300 to 332. That was the last issue, 332. And I'm missing like 25 books from 300 to 32. Now,
Mm-hmm.
once I do that, it should be easy. Books should be like 50 cents or a dollar piece. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
once
Mm-hmm.
they do that, I will complete Iron Man 56 to 332.
That's fantastic. That takes a lot to get a run like that.
Yeah.
A lot of time, a lot of patience.
And I really had to hit Avengers hard because I kind of like slacked off on it. So that's why you saw me buy a lot of Avengers this time because
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to complete 100 to 400 and some books. And uh, I'm like down to like missing a lot of like low key 100s. I'm missing like 134 is the highest number. So you can imagine 135 and up I already completed. So
Mm-hmm.
34 to 100. So I'm like in a ballpark. I'm pretty much close. I mean, I got number issues in between, not too many, but with that hole that I picked up, it made it shorter. But I'm getting close to that 100 to 400 Avengers run being done.
Well, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Evil's in the building. What's going on?
Going on.
So that's respectable. If I do go to Rhode Island, I'm considering it real hard, really hard, just for one day. No 3-day business. One day. If I go there, I'll keep a lookout. Just send me the stuff you're looking for.
Oh well, I already hit up Erod. Erod, because I just had him on the show yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Said, hey, "What's up, Evil Man?" Uh yeah, he said he showed me a stack of Avengers, like low key, like 40 numbers. So I was like, yeah, let me know. Don't sell them, you know what I'm saying? Because I looked at my list, I got like maybe one issue in the 40s. So I'm like, he's got a stack of 40. So I said, I try to grab those low numbers, when I got opportunity pops up. I mean, I should be able to catch the high 100 numbers. They should be still out there. So it's just that I haven't been looking for them, and I looked for them this time, so they're out there. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'll be working on Avengers, but again, Iron Man, man, Iron Man's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting there. I think the lowest issue Iron Man I have is number 3.
Ooh,
And it's graded already. It's a 9.0.
that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Damn.
So I'm not missing too much on the Iron Man run. That's gonna be killer. So yeah, I can't wait to finish that one. Again, once I get all the regular books out of the way, then of course, the two big books is Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 55, the first Thanos and all that set the brothers. Yeah, that's that. Once I get to that point, everything's gonna stop. I'm gonna concentrate on those two and knock them out of the box. Grade wise for those two books, all right. For an Iron Man 1, I would like it 7.
Okay.
7's a decent grade, and
Mm-hmm.
I would say the same thing for Iron Man 55. A 7 on both would be just about right. So I think they're attainable. 7 grade, pretty low grade, should be really decent. Yeah, so definitely that's what I'm gonna go for.
Are you planning on getting them raw or graded already?
Well, the Iron Man 55, I'm thinking of getting it graded.
Okay.
Iron Man 1, I think I'm getting it raw.
Okay.
Okay. Because when I was at Baltimore, I saw a lot of the 55 graded already. Some of them were attainable, but a lot of the Iron Man 1s, they're not graded. They're mostly raw. So the options I have, it's better to go in that route because I think there's more options for me to get that book in that way. 55 graded and Iron Man 1 raw. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Well, that sounds awesome. That sounds absolutely awesome.
Yes.
And I hope you do obtain that. All these books they're big. They're only going to get bigger.
Yeah, so come
So
down tomorrow my auction, buy some slabs for me, you know, 'cause I need money.
yeah, right.
I need
Everybody catching this on the rewind. Catch this guy on his auction.
Yeah. IG BLC646. Check my IG. I posted 15 slabs that are going up for sale.
All right, all
15
right.
slabs. And I just got a box of Hot Wheel cars from my man Jose Gonzalez. So you get a slab, you go to the parking lot, and you get a car.
There you go.
Every slab gets you a car.
I'll post your Instagram real quick. Just for everybody here at the Rewind, everybody who's here.
Yes.
And on that note, we've been going on for over an hour, which
I feel like I got an interview.
I know. We've been going on for a while. So what I'm gonna do is I will thank everyone for joining. I'll thank everyone on the Rewind. I know it's a weird time, you know, like 1 in the afternoon on a Friday. So everybody will be catching this later on. And I will leave everyone with the video.
Oh yeah, we never got to the video.
Whatever, we'll end it with the video. The formatting's a little weird because you know some of the phone it was like this, some it was like this. So of course it's like this and like this narrow.
Yeah.
But I think everybody will see what's going on. But for now, I'd like to wish everyone a wonderful day, and we will catch you later.
Peace.
Peace.
I figure I'd do that, raise the glasses for a toast. Thanks for coming out, folks. This is awesome. Comic fan forever. Baltimore Comic Con. We'll do it. Let's keep encouraging to keep building relationships. These are bigger than just getting the books. Getting the people together is where it's at, in my opinion. So cheers, guys.